a lot of people say there's a God-shaped hole in everyone's heart, and there is, but there's really a miracle-shaped hole in everyone's heart, because I promise you, for some reason, you have value or currency in your heart. Every single person here, your heart is worth something. I believe that every single person is looking for Jesus, but they need valid proof. The Bible says that in Ecclesiastes, it says that God set eternity in everyone's heart. If God set eternity in everyone's heart, then that means everyone needs a miracle to prove this is the way. He's put eternity. He's put the wonder of why I'm alive. He's put the wonder of what's going to happen when I die inside of everyone's heart. And so what does that look like? That means, that's why the Bible says this. It says these signs will follow those who believe. Well, what are signs? Signs on the road are so you know when to get off. You know how to go off. And if you have a GPS, even though you have a GPS, you're still looking for the road sign on when to turn off. And so everyone has an eternity on their heart. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Right? God put eternity in everyone's heart. And so what they're looking for is signs to say that I can believe. And this is why, though, this is why we need miracles, because the Muslim population and even the Hindu population, Muslims, it's awesome. We have Muslims here too. One of the hardest people to win for Jesus, but whenever they receive a miracle, it's almost like they can't speak against you. And so a lot of times I never almost preach the gospel anymore until I perform a miracle. Now, when I'm preaching on the street, it's different. But when I'm going one person at a time, I will actually only bring miracles. And if there's nothing wrong with their body, I'll say, hey, have you ever experienced the living Jesus for real? And I said, well, watch this. And it's called present evangelism. And when I pray, literally the Spirit of God comes in their heart and their soul, and they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, what's happening? They're like, there's this feeling I've never felt before. And I'll say, that's the presence of Jesus.